one of the interesting things that I did see in the media, being a football player, one of the fastest football players in Cheetah, Tyreek Hill, and you, like, did you ever play football?
No, I wasn't allowed to. Mom didn't want no concussions. She didn't want no broken bones. She didn't want none of that stuff. And it's crazy because I think my brother could have probably been like the greatest wide receiver ever. But yeah, no, I didn't touch football.
Did y'all ever race?
Like me and my brother?
No, you and Tyreek.
Yeah, no, we were supposed to.
What happened? Tell us about it. Hey, listen, we have a disclaimer here at Funky Friday where we say, I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help us God. I promise to keep it funky, whole funky, no matter what. So tell us your side of the story about what was it supposed to be. And
yeah, so he's going off after the Olympics, talking about, I could beat Noah Lyles. And I knew that he'd do that because he does it every time somebody fast new comes around. And as a kid, I've watched him do this for years. I'm just like,
it's
man,
old now.
If I ever get the chance, if he ever puts my name in his mouth and running, we racing. Because I feel like so many people are so like against it in the track world because like, why would you demean yourself to that? Why would you like put yourself down to their level?
Yeah.
And in my head, it's like, this is just another opportunity. If we're over here trying to prove that we're the fastest people in the world, but we only race other track people, how are they gonna really know how fast we are? Like, yeah, you can hear that I run 27 miles per hour, but what does that look like? Like, yeah, you thinking about that. Let me give you another version of it. If I was to run a top speed through a school zone, I'd get a ticket.
That's hard.
That's crazy, right?
That's nuts.
But you can't really fathom that until you see it in person. And if we go for the Olympics, it's like, what's next? All right, give me your best guy. If Tyreek is your best guy, come on. I'll whoop your butt real quick. I'll show you it'll be over in the first 5 meters, probably first 3 steps. But everybody is like, no, this is the guy. Because you've had so long to prove, like, what's so fast in the 40? All right, let me show you what the translation is. And then they're no longer thinking, all right, track speed and football speed. It's just like, oh, no, this guy's just speed, period. A whole shutdown.
Have you ever ran a 40?
No.
What would you think if they said, you know what, Noah? We want you to run in the combine. What would your 40-yard
All right, I do have a good idea of what it could be. So Christian Coleman is the world record holder in the 60 meters. He did a 40, back in when he was still in college. He was still in Tennessee. Okay. This is before he ran his fastest time, but it was only by 1 or 2 years before that. He goes out and he drops a 4.1. I think it was a 4.15, 4.16, somewhere around there. There's a video of it on YouTube and everything. You can go look it up. He's definitely a better starter than me, but I'm still in the top 10 for best 60s ever. So I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere in between a 4.1 and a 4.2 flat.
Boy. Yeah, my mind can't even don't even blink.
Yeah. No, don't blink. I definitely tell people, don't blink or you're going to miss it.
What was the weirdest place that you've ever raced somebody?
I don't think any place was too weird. I've had some fun places. There's of course Rome. There's a
No.
places.
I'm talking about outside of the track.
Oh, outside of the track.
No, like.
I mean, school playgrounds. Back to somebody's house. Somebody just over here, like, I've had one guy, a technician, come to my house, be like, "Oh, I've always wanted to know what it's like to race like somebody fast." It's like, would you race me? I'm like, I guess. We go out in the middle of my road. I'm like, all right, we're gonna race from mailbox to mailbox. I take 2 steps. He's like, okay, yeah, maybe I should stop.
God, how long? All right, last thing on Tyreek. How long would you need to prepare to race him?
I'm ready now. He's the one who got to train. I'm always trained. I train 9 months out of the year.